What's happening? Coming, guys. I don't know how this is my first time in the live streaming, so I don't know what to do. Please come in and help me out. Oh no, Premier. Who is online? Please, if you're online, please say something so that I can welcome you. Please come in. Please come in. Please come in if you're there. Hello. Is anyone there? Hello. Please join in so that we can start the topic. So according to the topic we are having, at what age should we give a child phone? At what age is it proper? I'm talking about child, I mean, whether it's teenager, whether it's a little kid. Please, anyone there, please come up. Oh. Guys, come in. Hello. I don't even know how to do this. Guys, help me out. Anyone there? Please help out. Guys, help me out. Anyone there? Please help out. Guys, help me out. Anyone there? Please help out. Easy Mass Tutor, you're welcome. Guys, help me out. Anyone there? Please help out. Easy Mass Tutor, you're welcome. Guys, help me out. Anyone there? Please help out. Easy Mass Tutor, you're welcome. Hi, Ruth. Thanks for coming. Axa, say hey, Axa. Thanks for joining. Hi, Ruth. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining, Axa. Pretty May, thanks for joining. I really enjoy your live stream today. Oh, God. Thanks, everyone, for joining. You have to mute your YouTube. Oh, you know, guys, this is my first time, so we are learning. We're going to learn it today. Welcome, welcome. It was echoing. Oh, sorry for that. I already reduced it. I've reduced it. I'm trying to respond from here so that I can be responding here. Welcome to my live stream. Actually, it's the first time I'm doing this, so still learning. Hopefully, we'll get there. So please, someone can come up according to this thing. The topic I'm asking, at what age is it appropriate to give a child a phone? Because you know what is happening in this technology period, kids are exposed to a lot of things online. Maybe even if we're intentional parents, they might still be exposed in any way through friends or through maids or anybody. So that's the topic of today. Thank you, Pretty May. Sis, thank you. You know, I said I really enjoy your live streaming today with lot of laugh and all. Join. Please join. Come up and say something. If you have, about the topic, you can suggest for us. We are open for suggestion and all. Hello. So someone was saying that at what age is it right to have, for a kid to have a phone? Whether it's a teenager, whether it's a little. My phone went off. Oh, sorry. Moment with blessing. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. Please, the link is there. I don't know how to paste it, please, but the link is there. You can come up and speak on the topic. I would really appreciate that, because the topic is see, I'm pasting the link. Please, guys, just help out and help. Okay, the link is there. Okay, Asa is saying after 12. Really, after 12, will the kids really be patient? Because you know, the technology, everyone wants to watch what is happening. And after 12, I think it's 17 years or 16 years. Will it really? The link is here. Okay, please join. Ashley Jolie, thanks so much for coming. Say, family darling, how are you doing? Oh, Estelle, welcome so much. Thanks for joining. You know, you encouraged me to start live. So here I am. Please speak up. Join the link and help me. Help me share and help me discuss on the topic. Any suggestion? Okay, guest is there. Sophia Martins. Okay, at the stream. Hi, Soph.
Hi, host. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate. Thanks for coming.
No
Please, if you have
problem.
any suggestions, someone said that AXA said it's good to give them phone at 12. 12 standard. I mean, okay, here in India it's 12. 12 is SS3. But in
Are you
Nigeria it's
serious?
SS3. So is it appropriate? You know, due to COVID, everything is online. Okay, yeah, she also said everything is online due to COVID. So is it after 12 standard, which is SS3, or before SS3? Which time is appropriate to give phone to the children or to the teenagers? So please
Well,
speak up.
at this point, as a parent, I can't even tell. You know,
Okay.
normally I usually tell myself that I would actually raise my kids just the way my mom raised me. Yeah.
Okay.
If I didn't turn out well as a child, I
Mm.
wouldn't want to raise my kids the way my mom raised me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I had my first phone. I think in my JSS 2 or JSS 3. That was about when I was when I was
Between
about
14, 15, I think.
yeah, no. In
Is
JSS2, I
it?
was about 12 years old or thereabouts.
12.
In
Okay.
JSS2, I was 12. I
Okay.
think either in JSS2 or SS1, like I'm not really sure, but it's between that range. You get 12 to 14, because then I was 14 in SS1, yeah. So that was the first time I was actually given a phone. Now, our generation then and now isn't the same. Then
Yeah.
we weren't more exposed into this internet world and all that stuff, you get. But the
Mm.
children of this generation are well exposed.
Yeah.
Then all we
Exactly.
knew then
Exactly.
was, text our mates. Though yes, some of us, I'm not saying I myself, but some of us were such bad kids in the sense that you already have an admirer in your class, texting
Yeah.
maybe one or two. But I'm sure we're not as bad as this generation.
No, 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 no.
This
Actually,
generation is something else.
yeah.
Sincerely,
Exactly.
this generation
Exactly.
is something else. So
Yeah.
me, I actually told my give my children a phone till they are 16. I am sorry.
16. Yeah,
Once they
that's
are
good.
done with secondary school, because of what's happening, it's
Mhm.
not like you won't introduce them to things,
No,
like
they will have tabs now. They will have
good.
tabs. And
See,
the tabs must, like my own side, they have the tabs, but I put it
okay,
in family link. Once
good,
it's 9 o'clock, my children, once it's 9 o'clock, the phone is automatically off. So
beautiful.
I won't even open, even if they cry, even if they are, it's time rest. 9 o'clock is 9 o'clock. So that's how it is here. The
Beautiful.
same,
So
yeah.
that's how it should be for me. You get now,
Mm.
if they want to be in contact with their mates, I would actually make my phone available or have a
Available,
particular
yeah,
phone they can use, and I'll monitor what's going on. The truth is that
yeah.
it's not just about monitoring that child. If you notice, in our generation, children that were monitored so much were the ones that sport
Spoiled.
easily.
No, no, strict parents, not being so much strict. If you have that relationship with your child, no need
Mm,
of being that strict now.
mm.
Precious, you're welcome, welcome.
So So, in other
Easy
words,
be
I won't
okay
still be that harsh on my children
on
or
them. Yeah,
too overprotective. I would actually give them the home training my mom gave me, like the things my mom taught me. That same thing I'll teach my children.
children. Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
So for me, and because of this generation and because of what's happening now, I would actually advise me, my own personal reasons, my own personal
Mm.
terms, to give my own child a phone at 16 when
16
he or she is about
is
writing
ready
Exma,
and
Wayek,
and
and all that.
and even know what is happening in the world. Because
Exactly.
but still, one thing is, okay, let me just, excuse me, let me, a guest is here. Okay, Whitey. Thank you so much, Moment with Blessing. Thanks for
Hello, good
joining.
afternoon, everyone.
Whitey, sit to the world. Thanks for joining.
Shout out
Me,
to everyone on the
shout out,
panel.
shout out.
Shout out to the people in the comment section.
Okay.
Here.
Sorry, Blessing said me, no buying phone to my children, no buying phone. No buy, but if you don't
Well,
give them phone, I think they need a phone to experience the internet, because some assignments are there to explore. And if you don't give them phone, they will still get access through someone, maybe their
you
friend.
see,
True,
like
true.
what I wanted to contribute is very simple. You see, just like during our time, how we felt we're smarter than our parents, that is
Mm.
how the kids we have now will be smarter than we ourselves.
Yeah,
Now,
Exactly.
exactly.
there are things for these children to still learn from us as parents, just like they have a lot to learn from our own parents who are their grandparents as well. So from generation to generation, there is wisdom that is being distributed. But let's not forget the fact that if we deny these children access to a whole lot of things, they will find
Sorry,
that
sorry,
access
please, sorry.
themselves.
Let me cut you
So
short, please. the kids in the background actually it would actually affect this live section. Yes.
So you settle them so then you can come back, please.
No, I don't mean mine. I'm talking
You
about
guys should go to the website.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
Because I'm trying
AXA said,
my
sorry to cut you.
making noise. So I want to see myself so that
Yes,
AXA said supervision is mandatory. Yes, supervision is mandatory, yeah.
Sorry about that. You know, the thing is, when you let kids be free with you, you easily discover what to correct. Now, there is something about children. When you are free with them, when you discuss with them, when you are very, very, very attentive to them, you discover some things that you never knew about, because these children are very smart. They are very, very smart. Now,
that's true.
You're able to correct that thing at an early stage. The child begins to imagine, what is in this thing that I'm being denied of.
To. Yes, yes.
Now I'm against the other part where you have to seize a whole lot of things. You have to put rules and regulations. Yes, that's very important. Now, if you're going to have access to any device at all, there's a way you can set this parental guidance on TV, on devices, and all that. You know. Now, if you want them to make calls with their friends, you know, there's a level where these children grow up to. You cannot take control again, because psychologically, there's a level they get to, and they feel they can make the right decisions. But if you have from the beginning established that relationship with them, they won't be able to make such kind of decisions when they get to that level, because they'll be asking, "Mommy, so person did like this, so person did like this. This thing happened in my own family where our last born, she hardly opens up to every other person. But because I made myself available, like, Maka, what's up, Alpha now?" She would tell me, there was the day she came, she asked me, what's the meaning of scope? I'm like, somebody has told you, Abby. You know, saying that in their school, when the guy talks to her, the friends were saying the guy is scoping you. She was able to open up to me and tell me this. Sometimes she would call me things from her hostels. She would be like, so thing like this. What do I think about it? I'll be able to cancel her. That was because I allowed myself to be free with her. And she tells me things. Some things she doesn't tell my mom, until I told my mom, Mommy, you need to calm down for Amakao, because she has grown to a level where you cannot be doing all this shout and listen. When you were doing all those things, you were young with us, but now you're growing old. You can't be doing all those shouts and all that. So she was able to calm down and give her listening ear. And most of the time, she finds out things she wouldn't have found out if she didn't create that relationship with her. So the problem we have in Africa most of the time is this thing. The girls, don't near that guy. If you near him, just talking to him alone, you will get belay. Don't do like this. Do like this. All these things, they need to start knowing.
Yes, the fear. They'll be curious. What will happen if I do that?
Like
what will happen
in the house now? Like if me and my wife we are talking and we don't want the talk because my kids are very sharp. When you make some kind of statement, you will see that small Ada that is just going to be 2 years. You see small Ada repeating exactly what daddy is saying. Something we didn't do during his own time. Now you see that small Ada repeating so Ada can just run and come here and say, Daddy, Igwe did so thing. And I'm like, okay. She's learning from the things we say. So most of the time when me and my wife want to talk and we don't want them to understand, we use coded words. Coded words that is hard for them to break down. You understand? So sometimes when you want to speak to an adult, there's a code you guys should have created for yourself to speak so that the children don't catch. But when it's for the children, you allow them feel free and all those things. So when they grow up with gadgets, if you notice children like the whites, their children are always smart because they grow up with all of these things around them. Gadgets, computers, the piano, the guitar, they always keep them accommodated with one thing or the other. if you notice what these people do, they occupy them with something. So they don't have all these distractions that might take them to go and be thinking of something else. That's the good ones, the ones that are very, very sharp and smart. So the thing is, our children should be entangled with something that would boost up their lives. You know,
Okay.
the mobile phone is an extra, because sometimes you want them to have this. You can call mommy, you can talk to daddy, you can call your uncles,
Yeah.
get to know your family,
Uncle, your
and all those
cousins.
things. Exactly. But the thing that would help most is create that relationship with them first, so that they
With them.
cannot hide anything from you. Because
Anything, no secrets from you.
when they start hiding things, they will go and find out from their friends. So what's going
Friends,
on?
yes.
What's this?
That's
What's that?
true.
The friends will start telling them what you did not tell them. So it's best for them to start having an idea from scratch, and they're able to
From
speak
you,
with
from
you.
your side.
Because
That's true.
if
That's
you say until 18 years before they get phone, you will see the one that will come and tell you, mommy, this person already has phone. Why don't I have phone? You see this one
they'll
will
start
come, mommy,
comparing
this one
themselves
already.
now. Why is my own
Exactly.
word
So
so
like
bad?
exactly. So like you said, your kids, once it's 9 o'clock, they already know 9 o'clock is 9 o'clock. Oh
It's
yeah, turn
time.
it on.
Yeah,
There's
that's the
time for this
rule.
one. There's time
That's
for this
rule.
action cartoon. There's time for this reading cartoon. There's time for this one, this one.
Yes.
So you roll it around for them so that they will be able to follow up, because the children of nowadays are not gonna lie for you. In fact, they are too smart. Igwe can remember something that happened when he was at 2 years. I was surprised the day he opened his mouth to say it. He could tell us where we bought that sweater for him. He could tell us what happened in that area at 2 when we bought that sweater. So these children are very smart. So no matter how we try to play around them, it is we that need to come to their level, relate with them, let them feel we are the same. Then you're able to capture, then infuse your own wisdom that you've learned from your parents. This is the reason why I say you should do so. You understand? So that's what I think I have to say about it.
You
Thank
actually
you so
made a
much.
good. Your points are actually good and valid. Sincerely,
Yeah.
you know, the parts
I think
where
so.
he talked about engaging them in activities that would keep them busy. You know, I've actually thought of enrolling my son in a swimming class. You get,
Yeah.
because I realized that he loves swimming. You get,
My
and
son, my own was dance class, because since he likes dancing, it's better to go for dance class or singing class or whatever, anything to keep them busy instead of phone all the time. Phone.
Yeah. Just discover
yes,
what they like, then
They
fix
yeah,
like
them in it.
true.
exactly.
You will see that
You
that
Exactly.
know,
passion will just continue driving them. The day I
mm,
was the day this thing came to me was when I saw this kid. I think the kid was like 3 years. Was it 2 or 3? Playing the grand piano. I was like, grand piano
wow,
with hard key. I'm like,
Mm.
wow, how did this kid come about this? And they now showed when he was around 6, 7. I'm like, oh my, really? This young boy, where some papa and mama they're not fit even press the keyboard
do I
alone.
even know what piano looks like? Have I?
Like, so when I saw the thing, and they were talking about his story, and they were like, he has loved the piano right from small. He listens to sounds from childhood, all that and all that and all that. So I'm like, oh, okay. No wonder our own. What thing we go to do now? You want to eat? We are going to eat. Now only food they always arrange for our own. Chop, 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 chop. Yeah, go to school. When they go to school, when they come back.
Whitey,
Did your
please let
auntie
me
do
just
food?
welcome Akose. Akose, thanks so much for joining. Havre CK, thanks so much for joining. Estelle family, thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, all. All right, Whitey
Welcome,
C.
Sister Kuswa.
Hey, forgive me. Oh, I know they see the comment side. Though. Okay, I've seen it. Okay,
I
I've seen
know.
it. Even the mobile
Please,
version.
you feel free
There
to
are two
join.
versions.
Anyone can join the
So I can see
conversation.
everybody
Please,
now. Hey, shout out to everyone in the comment section.
please feel free
This
to
is
join and contribute.
Akosua. I think I've met with you before on the panel. I think
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. Yeah, the Estelle family. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Shout out to the YTZ family as well. So
right,
we're
yeah.
discussing about the right time summary, the right time to give out a mobile device, or let's say a phone, to our children. So we're just going around it, we're just sharing the small idea that I feel is good. I hope it's not my network.
Can you people hear me? Oh wow. Hello. Seems like I'm the only one here now. Welcome everyone. Welcome Sister Koswa. Welcome Queen of Upper East. Welcome Estelle family.
Okay.
Welcome everybody.
There is first time to everything, so I'm still learning this StreamYard. Estelle family, thank you so much. You can join in the topic, please. If I have any suggestion or you comment on the topic, I'll really appreciate. Should I share the? I think this thing is up there. Can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay, network is bad. Okay, it's network. You said it's network. Okay, so as we were saying, so let's continue the discussion.
Okay.
I'm saying like I watched one video on YT. So the lady was saying that even her 2 years old child, if immediately the baby touched the phone, he would look at the mom like this because she never let them touch phone. So even she warned the maid not to give them phone. So even if we don't give our kids phone at the early age, like 2 years, 1 year, somebody out there, like the maid, when you're not there, can still expose this little innocent child to all these things. So in that extent, it's really bad for such people, right? Yes,
You
we
know,
can hear
right?
you.
I usually say this. Sometimes any upbringing or the upbringing we're giving or we still give our kids, it doesn't solely lie on us as the parents or our parents, because
The
I knew how I grew
environment.
up. See,
The
I knew how I grew up.
environment.
Sometimes, see, let me tell you, I knew how I grew up. My mom, I'm actually the last, you get. So I could remember then growing up, my older ones were all in university, and hi Esther family, welcome. They were in the
Welcome.
university. My other brother was abroad as at then, and then I was finding it hard to get admission into the university because JAMB withheld my JAMB result like 3 times. Then it was at the fourth one I had to go to Ghana. You get. Now I could remember then my mom was actually hustling to take care of us. Not like my dad. My dad wasn't there. He was there, but then it's for some personal reason. My mom was actually the one, trying to build the house and the home and all that. So my mom left to Lagos then. Then when we at Enugu. So I can remember then my dad can travel for work and all that stuff, and I would be the only one in the house. I just finished secondary school then. I had friends, both good and bad ones. You get. I had friends then that were doing
It
wrongs and
happens.
all that stuff. You get.
Yeah, it
But
happens.
then I don't know if I should say it was the upbringing that I was given or if it was my personal decision that made me I didn't go extra mile. You get.
For me,
I
it will be
maintained
personal decision.
that because
For
I
me.
maintained my decision of not going astray or not being the black sheep of the family. I still wanted to be that good. Mom has always known me for, even in her absence. Then I was still scared of my mom, as in the things I knew my mom could do, even when she finds out that I turned a bad leaf and all that. So sometimes it takes the will of God and actually the grace of God, because my mom still says that she doesn't know that she can't even explain how I turned out well amongst all her kids. Smart, in business minded, like she was like, not like she was with me 100% all my life. It was just at those my tender age when I finished secondary, she was already in Lagos hustling. When I got admission, I went to Ghana. So I literally lived all by myself, you know. So sometimes it takes just the grace of God. My mom said it was just the grace of God. Because there are still people that their mom left them at that early stage just to go make some money to, take care of the kids, and they turned out bad. So every day when I pray for my kids, do you know what I pray to God? I say, God, you help me raise these children because I can't do it by my power, neither will I do it by my mind.
Yeah.
No matter the level.
That's the mother's prayer each day, every day.
No matter the level of beating you give a child that will turn bad will turn bad.
Will turn bad. Exactly.
My mom didn't beat me as a growing child. Even my siblings that they beat, those ones are strong-headed. So every blessed day of my life, when I pray for my children, because sometimes it's not by the home training we give these kids. Trust me.
Because they're exposed to outside. Exactly. They will be exposed through friends, through social media and all that.
Exactly, because even when you are not there as a mom, you don't know the people your kids are actually mingling with.
Yes,
they will be in school during the day. They will spend like 7 hours in school or 5 hours in school. You don't know who they interact with. You don't know what they hear. You get? So the little time you tend to spend with them at home, you couldn't actually know everything, So I would actually urge each and every one of us to pray for our kids.
Prayer is the main thing as a parent.
My son Mario has actually been displaying some, naughty attitude lately. And sometimes when I beat him, I'm like, nah, you have to stop. I actually stopped spanking him. What I do now is whatever he does, I'll just yell at him and I'll keep calm. Then at night, whenever I'm praying, I'll say, God, please help me raise Mario to turn out to be one of the best humans. I'll turn out to be one of the best kids with good value.
Yeah.
Sincerely, because I knew my elder brother, my mom beat the hell out of him. Still did not, that kind of stuff. So it's not just about beating. Let's actually, while we do the physical part, let's go spiritual for them as well and ask God to raise them. We can't do it alone. You get?
So even if you restrict a child from phone, definitely as they are good, this generation, they are too curious. My son will say, Mom, I want to check Google for this. I want to check Google for this. I want to do this. I want to do this from Google. They are too curious about phone. They are too curious about things. He will just see something. He will ask you, Mom, what is the meaning of this? And if you don't have any explanation, straight to internet, straight to Google. They will ask from Google, what will you do? So this generation, they are too smart to be restricted from phone.
We just need to pray for them. It's not just about restricting them from internet or anything. Just pray for them and then teach them the right thing you feel they should know at a particular age. That's me. Yes. Teach them that thing that you feel they should know. Like now, when some parents are actually ashamed of teaching their kids sex education. And I'm like, I already started now. My son. You see my son?
No, my 2 years. Yeah, my 2 years old daughter, I already started. My daughter are from even once they start understanding what to do. Teach them the words. Don't use the word before I get censored from here.
Now,
teach them the meaning, the all body parts, the functions, this and that. That's what I do to my kids. Even when they come back from school, I tell them interact with them, try to discuss with them, You're muted. Please, guys, on the comment section, anyone up, please, we appreciate if you can join us and share the topic on your thoughts about the topic. Please, at what age is appropriate to give a child phone?
Sorry, my kids came into the room, so I didn't want their voice to be in the
please, in the comment section, YPC to the world, please come in. Come up. I would really appreciate, please. Anyone that have suggestion on the topic or have anything to share, please come up and I will really appreciate that. I think SL family was up, but network is disturbing from her side. Hello. So what I was saying that what if you give you didn't permit the child. Okay, let me share one example. They said in their house, they don't let the kids have phone. But when they are out, the maid give the phone to the kids. And you might not know what is in that maid house help's phone. You might not know what is inside the phone. Then what if the child is exposed through that? What will happen? If the child is exposed through the phone that was given to them through the maid, so it's really, really risky. And it's very important as parents to discuss everything with your child, to have a good relationship. Even if you're giving the child the phone, have relationship with the child. Be open-minded parents. Don't be too secretive or too strict. Because if you're too strict on your child will not open up to you. So that's even the relationship I'm trying now. As my kids are growing up, I try to communicate everything to them. Pretty May, please, if you can join in the stream and share your thoughts. Well, YTC, please, anyone can join and share your thoughts. I'll really appreciate. And the topic we are discussing, because everyone have kids around them. It can be your nephew, your niece. So you must be having experience or what is happening. So as I was saying, if you're open to your kids, they will be share every details with you, even if you don't restrict them from the phone. Okay, I was watching one video from YTC, and the lady was saying that she never give phone to her kids. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm cooking and watching at the same time. Oh, okay, it's okay. As long as you can hear us, it's fine. So what I was saying, at what age is appropriate? So the lady was saying that she doesn't give phone to the kid, but if giving tablets is okay, it's fine. But what you have to do is put a link. There's a link app that is called Family Link. From my experience, I'm sharing this. Download the app, put on the phone. You monitor every details from the phone, from the tracking of their location to what they are watching. The app also will help you if my child is downloading anything in the phone, it will surely, I'll get the notification. If I approve it, then it is approved. If I disapprove it, it will not work. They can't have access to that. So I monitor what they watch regular, what they do on the phone, and not even phone with SIM or what. It's just phone that just for kids, tab that are for kids. By monitoring their activities, what they watch, because this generation is what will I say? They are digital, they are open. Hello, YTC to the world. Please, I'm expecting someone. Any guest can come up and share what you have. Hello. Okay. Yes, we have different kinds of phone. Yeah, different kinds of phone. For kids, there are phones that are mainly for kids also. If they want to use the WhatsApp phone, like my son, if he wants to communicate with his teacher or with his classmates, they use my number. They call me first. If it's something that is good, I approve it. So, but if he's up to 16 years, okay, fine. That one, that is good to give him phone at that time. Well done, everyone. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Where is this one? Main Nigerian home cook. Hello, please, anyone can share your thoughts on the topic? YTC, everyone is silent. Okay, even from my own experience when I was growing up, I never knew what phone was, but phone was existing. But I got my first phone, I think, in SS1. SS1 should be here. It should be ninth class here in Indian. So I got my first phone from SS1, and my parents wasn't that strict. So the way they They brought me up. I'm trying to use that hand. There are some things to change because the world is changing. So the way they brought us up then, there might be some difference. But you have to just pick the good parts. You know that it's good, that you benefit when you were growing up, that you still learn, that is still good for this, good for you. So I apply that for my kids, those good parts. Okay, guys, no one is coming up. Oh, hello, 7 people in the building. Please, if you can hear me, just your suggestion is good. I will really appreciate if you can come up and say something. Well done. The network is bad. Oh, sorry. The network is bad from his own side. Oh, hello. Sorry, I keep you guys waiting. So if you have any suggestion on the topic, please join up. I'll really appreciate that, because I've said my own part, that if you're giving your child phone from beginning, as in, because my kids are 2 years, 5 years, 9 years, so they watch different kind of things. 2 years, we also want to watch baby things. 5 years, we also want to explore, or 9 years, we also want to explore. But ensure that you monitor what they watch, because they might be exposed, popping up there in phones. That are this kind of popping up adverts that comes in. So you should monitor what they watch regular. Always monitor what they watch. And if the child is in higher school or in higher standard, also you have to monitor. That's why you have to get good relationship with the kids, so that the child will always tell you what's happening around them. Oh, no one is responding. If you can hear me, please say I can hear you. Hello. It's like I'm just talking to myself. Please, let's make it lively. Let's make it lively, everyone. My journey of life, Doreen, my Nigerian home cook. Who else is in the building? Oh, pretty me. Yes, you can hear me. Hi. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I can hear you. Good topic. Love it, please. If you can just come up, the link is pinned there. Please come and share your thoughts with us. Please, I really appreciate that. If you can come up and I also hear from different perspective and know if my own thought is also different from people's thought. So please, if you can come up, I'll really appreciate that. Actually, Jolie, please come up and share your thoughts on the topic. Hello. Okay, let me I can hear you, host. May Nigerian home cooks. Please also, you can, the link is pinned there. If you can just come and help and bring out your thoughts on the topic, I will really appreciate that. I'm just checking with this one. Thank God that someone is there. Okay. Thank you so much, Pretty May, for
Hello, everyone.
joining.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone.
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome.
Family, you guys are doing so much. We really appreciate you.
Yes.
About your topic, Linda. Sometimes
Okay.
it's about you giving the phone to the child at early stage. It's about
Okay.
how you monitor the person. Do you understand? So
Mm.
some parents they don't have time for the kids. They go to work, they come back home late. They don't monitor the kind of movies the kid even watching, all that. So it's not about
Yeah.
age. I'm not sure it's about the age.
Welcome. Thank you.
The age you have to give the child is to phone to is how you monitor the child.
Thank you.
You have to monitor them because some of them it's not about the phone, no. But if you don't monitor them, let me
Mm.
tell you, that was 2 weeks ago. I went out with Let's Talk TV to a
Mm.
place. I went to took some videos, and in that place there's a bushy place, very bushy place. It's like very small. So when we were
Mm.
going, I saw a little girl around 11, 10, 11 that way with a young boy. I think they had clothes from school, so they were going home. And the kind of thing they were doing, I cannot say it on this live stream. Let's Talk TV can testify to it. So I was just confused. I don't know why kids at that age would even think of like doing those kind of thing, kissing and all
Mm.
that,
Mm.
hiding in the bush, doing that thing. So sometimes it's
Mm.
how you them. They don't monitor the kids.
Yeah, the relationship you have
Monitor
with
them.
them.
Exactly. And then some of these kids too, when they go to school, this their peer pressure, whatever their schoolmates are telling them, they'll just go. They'll like
They
be like,
want to
let me
experiment it. Yeah.
want to also experience it. So it's
Mm.
sometimes you have to monitor the kids. Monitoring them is the best. It's not about you giving the phone to them or giving them whatever. No, you have to monitor them and see what. Even if you are giving them the phone, even if the phone is yam, what are they using
Mm.
it to do?
Mm.
The kind of movies. There's some parents when they are watching movies and the kids are with them. There's some scene that they are not supposed to even allow the kid to be around, but they wouldn't sack them. They'll allow them watch with them. So some of them is from the parent. Parent has to monitor the kids. Have to know what your child is doing. Talk to them. Advise them what to do, and what not to do.
Mm.
So yes. So that's my what I can say for now. You have to
Yeah,
monitor.
monitoring them is the best option
Very,
because
very,
it's not about giving them phone.
yeah, exactly.
It's not about when to give, because if you give them
But
phone without
they are kids.
monitoring them also.
Yes, sir. They are kids that they have phone to learn iPad and all that. But you have to
Oh,
know what content to put in the phone for the kids. You
Hi,
understand? If you are
Linda.
watching, make sure that it's cartoons. You don't have to watch movie that you are not supposed to watch. There are some things that you shouldn't allow the child to watch on television. So it's
mm.
not about phone. It's how you monitor your child. Monitor them, talk to
The
them, and
relationship also, even if you monitor, they can still secretly do it, or they will learn
sometimes,
from people
yes,
too. They
yes.
will
And
learn
sometimes when
from
you are
peer
very close,
pressures too.
yes, when you are
So
very close to your child, and then
yes,
you
exactly,
cannot hide it from you. Do you understand? Some
Oh,
parents
exactly.
don't have time for the kids. They don't have time. They only know how to
Mm.
give money, go to school, come back, do this, do that. Sometimes it will take some parents more than a week without them seeing their children because of work schedules. You have to have time
Mm.
for the kids. That's what I can
hi,
say for
Linda.
now.
Hi,
Well done.
hi. Hi, Moment in Blessing. Thanks for joining.
Thank you so much. I hope
Okay.
you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Wow, this is a very interesting topic. I've been
Thank you so
listening.
much. Thank you so
You know,
much.
last week, greetings to everyone in the comment section. Well done, guys. Last week, Tuesday, I talked about, I make a video. I make a video about some of the things poor parents
Mm.
do that has negative effects on their children. And I
Okay.
also promised to make a video about some of the things rich parents do
that has negative effects on their children.
Children, okay.
Now, the truth about life is we are facing a lot of challenges in life, and there are a lot of things that's affecting us in this world, in the society, and one of the major problems is poor parenting. Poor parenting is really affecting us. And I keep saying it, 80 to 85% of a child's behavior is traceable to the background, how that child is raised.
That's
how
true.
that
That's
child
true.
is raised. So if a child is properly raised, 80% properly raised, there is a guarantee that that child will be able to conquer the negative influence in the society, which is 20%. But if a child is not properly raised, that child will grow and influence other people's children. That is why bad parenting does not only affect your child, it affects the whole society, because that child will definitely influence other people. So there are so many things that is happening in the world today based on civilization, and if things happen, parents will always want to justify their decisions. Sometimes they will want to even push blames to the government. They'll tell you that it's because of this, that's why the child is like this. Because some of these parents have refused to take responsibility. Now, it's not all about buying the child phone. Of course, monitoring the child is also a good thing to do. But the question is, most parents don't have time to talk to their children. It's not all about buying the phone, put security, put this, put that. These children, we should always remember that they also mingle with other people's children who are corrupt.
Just finish. Lady Posh, thank you so much for joining. Nazo, please, thank you so much for joining. Masinachi, thank you so much. I really appreciate, guys. Thank you so much.
Welcome, guys.
Please continue.
Welcome, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Parents, in those days, if you check critically, in those days, in my mother's, our grandfather days, they produced very intelligent people. I met some of these old professors in school. If you listen to them teaching, you will know that, yes, this person passed through a whole lot of training, both at home and in school. But now, in this generation of phone and technology, there are so many children that are performing very poor, because some of these children, their minds are divided. They are using phone, they are using book, they are using that. Yes, of course, the internet will expose them to do assignment, to do so many things. But the thing is, do parents really have time to monitor these children? Do parents really have this time? If you ask me, I will tell you that the only time a child should use Android phone, I'm not saying that a child should not use phone for communication, but the only time a child or any child should use phone, Android phone, is when that child has gained admission into the university. And yes, and before you buy Android phone to your child, from the age of 7, 8 to that 16 years, have proper communication with your children. Give them orientation. Tell them the things they need to know, the good and the bad things, so that they will not get to hear it outside, and they will feel that, oh, mommy and daddy, they are hiding something from me.
See, Nazo said the foundation matters. Exactly, the foundation matters. That is what to equip and enable the child to deal with the negative things they are faced with in life. Exactly. The relationship you have with your child. Another person said, Masinachi said, yes, parents fail to dialogue with their children, always communicate with them, and also monitor them. Another point is mentioned. Yes, exactly. iPhone is more safe for kids. Android is security poor.
I think the most
whether
important
Android or iPhone, we are talking about the age. Is it the time? Is it appropriate to give it to them? That's what we are discussing.
They should give them Android phone when they gain admission. Things are, in fact, this world, the world is thing, because some of these things that is happening in this world because of bad parenting. It's because of bad parenting. But parents have refused to accept that in one way or the other, they have also failed in raising children. They have failed. Most of them have failed in raising children. Now,
See, you cannot monitor a child. It is very difficult because parents are busy. Parents go to work. Parents.
If that child, okay, I think she's having a network issue. If the child have fear for you and you communicate very well, he knows your moral, the moral you have installed in the child, I think it will be a little difficult for that child to be exposed. As long as the foundation is strong. Oh, like me now, when I was growing up, the not the fear, but the way my mom taught me, all the things she said. There must be, someone said, there must be good relationship between parents and children. If that happens, the kids will be able to open up. Exactly. The world is developing fast and kids can have phone in secondary school. But if you have to give your child a smartphone, then you should be smart parents. Monitor them smartly and closely. Exactly. That's why I'm saying. Okay, guess is here. Let me welcome her back. I think network issue. Network.
Yes, so network issue.
It's still out.
My face, I'm so stressed up at work. I don't want to show my face at all.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't want to show my hungry face.
It's okay. As long as we can hear you. So the world, and it's true. What this, as she said, is the world is developing. We are in digital world. Kids want to explore. They are so curious. They want to learn what is happening. You know, they want to.
They can
like my son, I want
phone.
Google all the time.
Am I the only one? Okay.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Network.
So if possible, secondary school, according how the things are growing, because next 2 years will be different from this 2022. 2 years from now will be different, and new things will come out. Kids will still want to explore more. So the best thing is to have a good.
The thing is, parents should take responsibility. Talk to your children. Don't allow your children to go and know something outside before you now start telling them. Some of these parents don't have time. They are too busy. And you know, children are exposed to network and so many things. Before you know, it will start influencing their behavior. Sometimes if a child do something wrong, they will start saying, oh no, the child is influenced. It's because of this, it's because of that. And the question is, why is it that other people's children did not do that thing? It is your own child that did it. So parents have an important role to play in the life of their children. Seriously. If you give them phone, talk to your children. Tell them about menstrual hygiene. Tell them what adolescent stage can do to them. Tell them about sex. Talk to your children.
Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, communication. They always say communication in marriage. Communication between parents and child is also important. You know, so teaching them at early age, you know, it's good. Yeah, please carry on. I'm enjoying this. A child can have phone at any age. She said a child can have phone at any age. Just monitor it and be your child friend. That's exactly what we are saying. Being your child friend, opening up to everything, being open to that child is very necessary. It's very, very necessary. Like now, if my own, okay, I got my first phone in the university, but the world was not as enveloped as it is now. Yes. In this world of today, you can't wait till university to give your child a phone. Okay, that's also true. That's also true because things are changing as the years are going on. Things are more new phones, new things are coming, because the phone we used back then is not the same phone that we are using now. Back then it's not even Android. Most of them are not maybe for pictures only. All this Facebook and WhatsApp wasn't that much into existing, but now even you can see your 15 years old child want to enter Facebook, want to enter TikTok. So monitoring them and having good relationship. Please, at what age is good to start teaching a child sex education? For me, my son is 5 years. This year he turned 5. I started when he was 4. For my daughter, she's 2 years. I'm starting to teach her, but in the language they understand, because as they grow up, they have different language they understand. So my 2-year-old child, I've started teaching her all the important things that is according to her age she should understand, So at any time, Sister Blair, please, if you can answer this question. He said, at what age is good to start teaching your boy child sex education?
Where? Okay, she said what?
In the comment section, someone said, please, at what time is good to start teaching them sex education for boy child?
Start teaching them from 7. From 7 is okay to start teaching them.
Okay.
You don't need to wait until, some of these children, if you see a child of 10 years, is already spoiled. You understand? So start teaching your children from 7 years. It's not too early. For me, that's my own opinion.
The early the better now. Yeah, the early
that's
the better,
my own
right?
opinion. Yes,
start
teaching them from 7 years, because adolescence they start from 9. So start teaching those children from 7 so that they will know, because if it's not children, they'll get to hear it outside. And they'll become so stubborn that it gets to a point you cannot control them again. So it's not good. Start to teach them from 7 years.
The early, as they said, the early the better. Start teaching them
the important
the important things. The main thing, as they said, is the foundation. Because even if you start teaching them early without having that open communication with them, without having that foundation of trust, of love, communication, or of good relationship with them, even if you start teaching them early, they will say, what is mom talking about? She has not been talking this. She has not been teaching us this. But if you have that mind open-minded with them, no keeping of secret between you and the kids, they discuss everything with you, then they will take it as a valued something. They will value it. But where you don't have any relationship with them, she said they will think, this one she's teaching us, I think this is going to be a big deal. They'll be curious about trying that thing you're teaching them, where something you have not been open, where you have not opened with them. You understand what I mean? Where you're not open, when you're not open with them and you start teaching them, you don't have that relationship with them. You want to start teaching them this. They will think maybe this thing she's teaching us is really important, or maybe we'll experience it or we'll experiment it, So it's good to have a relationship. It's good to have relationship with your kids and all that.
Exactly. It's true.
That's the main thing. Okay, Masinachi said yes.
Are going wrong. A lot of things are going wrong, particularly in this aspect of Android phone. My emphasis is on this Android phone, because some of these children who have early access to Android phone without proper orientation, they are really doing wrong things. And the thing is, what annoys me most is that most of these children are in TikTok, all these social media, and you will go there, you will see they have thousands of followers. The question is, who are those people following them? Is the same uncles and aunties, the same adults like you and I.
Exactly.
Like you and I, that will go online and be celebrating these children bad habits, and that is how they will feel that, what they are doing is right. And some of these things they are doing, they copy it from an adult that is doing it on social media. That is why I am of the opinion that I'm not saying that children should not use phone, but let's look at the age now. You can get your children phone that you can communicate, because now, even for security reasons, phone is very important. But giving them Android phone at an early age, and you say you want to monitor them, to me, it's a no. It's a total no, because you can't monitor. Some of these children, they even know how to operate the phone more than their parents.
Password.
In your absence, they will do.
Even if you put thousands of passwords.
In your absence, they will do wonders. So from that age of 9, you can get them a small phone that has nothing to do with internet. If they want to do assignment, that's why it's good for parents to always guide their children during their assignments. They will use your phone, you'll be there. After using your phone, they will return your phone to you. And in that process, you are giving them reasons why you don't want them to use Android phone. You are teaching them, you are giving them guidelines. Before the age of 16, you get them Android phone. trust me, these children will never be influenced negatively. But parents will never accept these facts. They will tell you that give them Android phone, do like this, technology, and children are getting worse and worse. The rate of bad children are increasing, and they're influencing other people's children negatively. Look at the children of the poor. Some of them are hawking pure water in the streets. Some of them are doing so many things, selling biscuits, selling handkerchief in the express. If you go outside now in Abuja, you see them. Why is it that they are not involved in so many bad things? If you check critically, some of the things happening is because of how that child is raised. You raise your child that everything is available for your child. It gets to a point, maybe death or something happen, you are not there. That child can do anything, can go into internet stealing, can even go into prostitution to survive, because you didn't train your child how to endure in difficult times. You didn't train your child that, yes, there are times things will not be available for them. So my major concern is that parents should have time to talk to their children. We should forget about all this technology, internet, all these things. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Things are getting worse and worse every day, because children at their early age get access to things that they're not supposed to know, they're not supposed to see, and sometimes they will see these things before parents will start talking to them. It becomes too late. The child becomes so wild and arrogant that you can no longer control, because at the time you're supposed to start talking to your child, you did not. You went to buy Android phone to give to your child. To do what exactly? So let's tell ourselves the truth. We should not try to justify what is wrong is wrong. In those days, we didn't use Android phone. We have good, intelligent people till today. Now, if you check, some children are very dull. They don't know anything. Most of the rich men children, they are very, very dull, because one, their attention is divided. They watch television, they check internet, they read book, they do this, they do that at the same time. You see them, they are very dull. So to me, it's a no to buy Android phone for a child of 5 years, 7 years. It is a no. It's not good. It's really causing more harm than good to children. And these children are influencing other people's children in the society negatively.
Okay, thank you for your contribution. In the comment section, please, Danny and family, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate that. And please, if you have any suggestion about the topic, you can come up and also share with us your thoughts on the topic. Okay, thank you so much, Sister Blair. Okay, your talk for joining us and discussing the topic of about and sharing your thoughts too. So the first thing we have to take up in this live stream is, at any the foundation you create for your child is very, very important. The foundation you have for your children, the morals you install in them is very, very important. Assuming our parents did not give us that moral, those training, although our own time the technologies was not an issue, because it's not open then, it's not it hasn't come up to this digital world now. But the relationship, the morals they put in us, we are still growing up with it. So that, YTC is out also. Anyone in the comment section, you can also join and share your thoughts about it. Guys, anyone, you can still join and share the thoughts. And what about those people, Sister Abla, are you hearing me? I'm saying those people who still give the phone to their kids, and they don't give to their kids, but the kids are exposed through either their maid or from their friends. Anything to talk about that?
Yes.
Do you get the question? Okay.
Yes, I got the point. She said, what if you didn't give your child a phone and your child is influenced by their friends outside, right?
Or their maid,
Their mates outside. Okay, now.
No, maid, as in the house help.
Okay, their house help.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this whole thing lies on foundation. You know, this house help of a thing is another problem to so many homes. Because oh my goodness, it's like I've left the chat. Oh my goodness.
It's dead. No, we can hear you.
Am I still on?
No, we can hear you. You're on. I can
okay,
hear you.
You can hear me. I can't see anything. So now what I'm trying to say is this, you know, this issue of house help is another problem to so many homes. It is good to have house help, of course, because sometimes due to work and other things, you cannot do so many things by yourself. And that is where most of the problem lies on. Because if God should open some parent eyes to see what happened in their absence in the name of house help. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
You wish to stay in your house alone without house help. So what am I trying to say? Oh my goodness.
You're joining with 2 phones?
Me?
Another moment is here.
No, it's just one moment. Oh.
I don't know who the next person is there with moment. Someone in the comment section said, excuse me, you're using True. Someone in the comment section said, if you do not buy smartphone for them, they can still use their friend's phone. That's another point. It's true. That's why we are saying we are still talking about that. They will still be exposed either from their friend or from
person. You need to go off and come back in. You're having 2 devices.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
2 devices. 2
devices. When I have 1 device, well, let me leave. Let me just leave.
You come back and
exactly.
Exactly.
So
and the point Danny and family made
about solving that. Sorry, man. Go on.
No, I mean, someone in the comment section said if you do not buy them smartphone, they can still use their friend. And that is a good point. They can still be exposed to someone. He said, what we all need is to cultivate the habit of praying for our children. Okay, yes. Set out a day to pray for your children. It's very necessary in our parents' world, present world. Being spiritually about your child, praying for your child, because even if you're an intentional parent, you cultivate that habit, that fear in them. Not fear, but you make that relationship with them. They will still go outside, because some kids also are being exposed. Some kids also who they did not bring up very well, they will still mingle up with your child. So we need also, one is to have a good relationship with our child, and the next one is to pray for them always. Okay, YTC, please continue. I've made my own point. Please continue. Hello? YTC? Danny and family, please, if you can come up and share also with us, because you have been making a good point here, which we are noting down. Please, if you can come up and share your thoughts with us, I'll really appreciate that.
So, like what I was saying.
Okay.
Like what I was saying, it still boils down to the relationship. It boils down to the original intention. Like I always say, the negative part is overemphasized.
Okay. Hello, network. In the comments said, and maintain a good communication with your children. Gone are those days at yelling at them. Give them a listening ear. Yeah, always. I could love to, but my background is noisy. Oh. But thank you for your suggestion in the comment section. I believe people will be reading that, and they will also learn from your comments. YTC?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So it still boils down to the relationship thing, which is the Bible already said, it said, if the foundation be destroyed, there is nothing the righteous can do.
Yeah,
it's just like the same thing. He said, train up your child in the way he should
go.
So that when he grows, he did not say pray. That is telling you your duty. Now, prayer is where you now ask God okay, how do I train the child? Because God knows the best way to train the child. You understand? Now,
Okay.
the parents have the role of training the child in the way he should go, because they will receive the vision or the information from God, who is their own parent as well. So a lot of people
Okay.
make mistakes, emphasize so much on the negative aspect of, if you know what's going on. Now, there are some parents that need to work extra hours in order to fix the kind of life they want their children to have, because their own experience when they were growing, they don't want their children to have that same experience. Now, in order for that to happen, they spend extra hours away from the child. Now, they need someone who would assist them to always watch after the children. This brings in the same relationship. If you have a good relationship with your housemate or your house helps, you are free with each other, you bring them close like your own children, they wouldn't corrupt your child. You let them know these are children. Make sure your phone they don't have access to it. Put passwords on your phone. You make sure she has passwords. Children can cry, I want to play game, I want to play game. They shouldn't listen to all those. Children have their own tabs, they have their own toys, they have their own kind of phones that has been created for them. Especially most of these devices that come now have this kiddies user, guest user. So if your child wants to have access to your phone, you can switch to kiddies user. When you switch it there, whatever they want to play, they should play around with it. Now, the one about them finding out on their friends' phones, it is what you impute in your child that your child will take outside. Now, when the child sees somebody doing what he or she has not been taught, there is this conscience like, no, mommy has never allowed us to do such kind of thing.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
The family setting. I was talking about this in the other day. I said, what is it? A family is not complete if the father is not there. A family is not complete if the mother is not there. A family is not complete, especially when it gets to the time when children ought to be there. Because the father has his role, the mother has her role. Then the children also have their roles. So that is family. So if they all know their own responsibilities, that is the first place we need to tackle. Now, it's so emphasized about the negative aspect. This person did this person did this one poisoned this one did that, this one did that, this, that. Have we ever looked at the positive aspect of all of these things? Now, these children, if they have access to these devices, one is security. Two is they get to learn, because they learn faster from that young age. They don't have anything they are thinking. They just want to have access to something that keeps them occupied. You understand? So the number one thing is your relationship. Hey, Josh, no, don't do that. That's wrong. Okay, mom, why is it wrong? It's wrong because you're still a kid and you shouldn't be doing that. You know, you make them understand that there's a certain time they will get access to be doing that. So when they are fed in that manner, the problem children have with parents is this: when the child notices that the mother is trying to bully, or the father is trying to bully, or is trying to take serious control over their lives, let's not forget the fact that we need to let them know we are their parents. But there's this relationship you need to create with them. You know, when you're around, you should be able to come and say, Dad, you know, I experienced a thing today. Mom, this is what happened today. And the mom is able to look at, okay, this is what happened throughout this child's life today.
Yeah, that's what my son is doing. Yeah,
you understand.
That's really
always
good.
Try to get feedback. Feedback is very important.
Don't push
and
them.
always have this eye contact questioning.
Communication.
This eye contact questioning, this communication that, Josh, looks like there's something you're not telling me. Is there anything bothering you want to tell me? You understand? Make them feel loved. Because if you don't give them that love,
they are welcome to discuss anything. That they are highly welcome at any time.
Exactly. Now, about the social medias, the original in
Esteem family, thank you so much for joining. You can come up and share your thoughts too. YTC. Hello.
Yeah, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes,
you.
we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Someone
Now,
said,
the original intention.
have a good relationship with your offspring. Sometimes ask your children to invite their friends home so as to know the kind of friends they roll with. Because peer pressure have a strong influence too. Okay,
Yes,
that's
that's
it.
very
That's it.
correct.
That's
That's
very
very
correct.
correct.
Yes, yes.
Now,
Yeah.
remember that
It's correct.
it still boils back
Yeah.
to the relationship, what you have invested in that child. Now, that child will be careful of the kind of people he's going to bring around himself because he knows this is the person that thinks the way I think. Now, they want to roll together. But it's always interesting and important to bring friends home so that when the friends come in, because there are some children, when you now tell them that, Akin is not behaving right though. That's not how to do something. Don't. But Akin is my age mate. Are you trying to say Akin knows some things that I don't know? Then the child begins to want to know more.
Compare.
You
Want to
understand?
compare.
Exactly. You relate with the child that would help the child understand. When you always remind them of this family background, they remember where they are coming from. You know? Now, about the social
Come
media,
from. Mm.
already built this 18 and all that. They cannot know when the person is not up to 18 and they will just click. They will accept them.
Accept
You
them,
understand?
huh?
Now,
Yeah.
I always tell people the social media had an initial purpose. Number one, it is to bring people together. Now, bringing people
Yes.
together helps them create money. You understand? Now, the more things go viral or some acts go on their platform, you understand? Now, it's like choice. I give you this, whatever you do with it is left to you, but there are these rules and regulations. So the social media is not at fault at all about anything. It is it is the person that allowed that access from the onset. You understand? Like some people say the internet has done harm more than good. There is no way.
It's the way you bring out your child that matters if the internet is doing harm
That
or
is just it. Oh.
that's
Everything
it.
is from the foundation.
Yeah, because if you put that moral in your kids and you're open
Yeah.
with them, there won't be anyhow the internet, even if the
That is it.
pressures are there. At least they will have that what will I say? Um, that home fear of if I do this, my mom might not like it, or my dad will get angry, or this is not the way I'm brought up,
Exactly.
So that's it.
Exactly.
Internet being there
I hope you can
is
hear me.
yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Internet being there,
You see,
influence too, internet influence, but the way you also have the foundation with your child will determine if they will catch it up, if that influencing will overshadow them. That's
you see,
one thing I'm saying.
when the internet was invented, hmm,
Hmm.
it brought the future to us. That is some things people have not taken note about. Now, like right now, I'm speaking to people in the comment section in different part of the world. If it wasn't the internet, they wouldn't be here
Yeah.
learning as we are speaking. You know?
Connected economy.
You understand? Now,
Yeah.
a lot of people have overrated the negatives because of attention. Because when they throw out the negative, it triggers people People want to find out why did this happen. Now, in that sense, some people who are greedy because of what they stand to gain choose to promote the negative.
Exactly.
That is why we have more of the negatives. How about we push the positives? No, it's just like somebody comes out now and talks about one big celebrity. This celebrity has done so things with 3 men. You will see people who will line up. They want to find out what exactly happened.
What happened? Next 30 minutes, that video will have 1 million views.
But when you see them come and say, when you see somebody come in and say, oh wow, this is how to make nice eba and soup, they go look like this.
They go say, what is this one they do?
How do people get to see the matter about this thing that went viral? When y'all did this second wife thing that went viral, and everybody followed up, because everybody knew, they were not expecting it from him. So somebody created it as a topic, and he eventually got the attention. So we have gotten to this level where to get people's attention, you go negative.
Exactly.
This is calling me
now, there are negatives. There are negatives. I wouldn't call them good, but there are negatives that are supposed to be there for us to learn.
Exactly.
If it weren't for situations of things that we have seen, we won't be calling ourselves to cautions. Now, that is still the power of the internet. Now, we don't have to go miles to libraries. We don't have to go miles to make orders or to buy markets or to buy things from stores. Why are people not looking at that? Instead, they are talking about people going to watch XXX, whatever, people going to do this, people going to do that. It's as a matter of choice. It's decision. Even a child that we are talking about, you can talk. It's the grace of God that will make the thing enter the child's head. You didn't bring the child. It's God that gave you the child. So it's the person that gave you the child you need to go and meet and say, my son is like this. What do I
like this?
So no matter how we try to train, and we try to talk. Let me tell you something. I was the toughest in my family. When you hear people that answer Ifeanyi Chukwu, I was the toughest. But I got to a level and I began to understand by myself. And when it got clear, it got dawned on me like, man, this is not how you were trained. That is the thing that keeps coming to my head. This is not how you were trained. Even the day I was sick, my mom told me, but this is not how I trained you. That is why you can now think well. Because mama go talk. There were different things my mom tried, like, okay, lock me inside the house. Okay, put pepper in my eye. Okay, do this one. Make I no lie for you. If the child says, this is the direction I will go, and if it is written that way, there is nothing we can do. It takes the grace of God. So a lot of people have turned away from this. I need to ask God's decision about this child. In those days, what our parents used to do is, you will go and read law. You will go and be a banker. You will go and be this.
Telling them the profession they should be.
Now,
it doesn't apply this time.
Now, the whole bank, how many people there inside bank? Machine don't take over person job.
Everything.
Everything is computerized. Instead, if they are told them that they should go and do computer science, at least they will be wiser now. They will be using all of those computer whatever that they discovered then. But those times they were seeing us as, when we decided to do all those computer and all those, they were seeing us like we were going there to play game. We didn't have any reasonable thing to do. My mom used to say, you don't go to dance at Jasco, Abi. But today it's really helping, because most of the time I'm the one she will call. If so thing has happened, though, would you come and help me do it? I will have to take a 3-hour journey to go there, even if it's just to help her change something on her phone. Now, she doesn't call the other ones who were the favorites. Now it is the main stubborn one, because now the head is calm and we can relate well and she can see all of the gifts. So these things still returns us back to family. How did the family
The foundation. The foundation, that's still the main
reason
thing.
why we have, I'll throw this out. The reason why we have challenges with politics, fraudsters, thugs, street, whatever we want to call them, is as a result of bad home setting.
If the foundation is strong,
there is no way everything will be in place. So before greed will start entering somebody, there must be something. Somebody cannot just get greedy all of a sudden. It's either they have been denying the person access, and all of a sudden it dawns on the person like, wait, am I not a fellow human being? What's up? So this parent thing also needs to be corrected. This parent thing, having a favorite child above the other, those things too are involved. So let's not, we're already entering a parenting completely, leaving the phone matter where they talk. So
why Chinel, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Still family, your network, I hope is fixed now. Please, you can come up. You wanted to come up and share your thoughts. So please, if you're listening, she was having network issues. She wanted to join. Please, if you're live now, please join.
I've been trying to join since the network is really bad. And she can try it now.
Chanel, the topic is, at what age should we give a child a phone? Please, if you have any suggestion or your thoughts, you can share with us in the comment. We are here reading the comment, and we are also here listening. So please,
and also, let's not forget, no matter how we discuss and we talk about all these things, it still falls back to parental decisions. That's where it's back. Like my kids, at least, I think this is the third phone I'm getting for them. What do? They just watch the Jesus Loves Me. Yes, I know. After that one, they watch their I keep them busy. Like they can watch a movie. They can watch a movie till it fades. On that is the only thing they watch on the app. You know, classes, teachings, that's all.
And because kids related too.
Exactly. I've kept them locked with just that. Even up to sometimes the phone can fall from the hand. Once it spoils, we say, okay, no problem. You're not holding any phone again until so period. Once we have chance, okay.
The punishment, you give them the little punishment for destroying it now.
When they now look, they now say, Daddy, you have not repaired our phone. I said, because you will spoil it again. So until you are ready to handle it with care, okay, we will use it. We'll be playing with it small. We'll not let it fall on the ground. We'll put it on the bed. We'll put it on the chair. Until they promise. You don't say, okay. They cannot touch my own personal phone. That's where we have gotten to. Until I now say, come and see this. Come and see that. Because it's mine. It's passworded. Only my wife knows the password. Everything is passworded. If they want to check picture, after the picture, if they want to go to my WhatsApp or anything, it's passworded. So because there's one that is provided for them, there isn't a SIM card inside. So there are different phones available for children. There's the one we call Tonosobe. That's
Whitey, at this present generation, this digital world, I think it's really difficult to make the kids not to have the phone, you know? Because
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
If you have that foundation of the moral you have installed to them, you have nothing to fear about at what will happen or what will they do. And at the small age, monitor them as you're giving them the phone. Also monitor them, because like me now, my kids, they have their tablets. Once they start, once it's 9, I'm still saying this in this live stream. Once it's 9 o'clock, the tablet is off, automatically off. Even if they cry, mommy, please open it, because I'm only the one who knows the password. Even if they cry, even if they refuse to do it or what, no means no. And we have to be strict with our no. Not because they cried today and you said, okay, let me open it today. If they cry today and you open it, tomorrow again they will cry the same cry. So I'm really strict about
smart.
when it comes.
Yes.
When it comes to
Once they know
when
that,
it comes to that.
once they know that they don't, wah, you don't want the noise because you too want to sleep. You're not saying, oh, let me.
Oh,
But-
I take. No.
This one,
No.
they will now say, hey, so if I cry like 2
Oh,
minutes, the next
so this
one,
thing
will
reward.
cry 5 minutes.
In my
So that's it. They're very smart.
Okay, someone said, in my opinion, children should be given phone after their high school. Okay, Chine said, in my opinion, children should be given phone after their high school. Yes, your opinion is right. After their high school, I'm talking about tablets for little kids, because they have tablets for kids, not Android phone, not the one that is have access, easily access to internet. My kids are having the tablet, and the tablets have limits. Once that limit is over, I take it from them. That's the way I'm saying my own contribution. I give them tablet, not Android. So after their high school, about 16 or 17, I think that is when they finish high school. Then you can give them proper Android phone. You can give them proper Android phone. That's your own contribution is also good. Thank you so much. I hope I'm right, Whitey.
An Android phone is an Android phone. What you're talking about is the operating system, that is the Android. Now, the iPhone uses the iOS. Then we have the Windows phone. Then we have just the normal phone that operates on Java, that runs on Java. Now, we have the Symbian. Now, the tab that any child is using now is actually an Android, but an Android with limitations, which is the kids version.
That's what I'm talking. The kid version of it, because with also this link, this family link, it really helped me a lot. This family link, I give them the and I download what they want, and this family link, if they want to download something without my knowledge, it can't be downloaded. They have to take approval from my phone or from me before they download anything they want to watch or download anything they want to install. That's one of the things I like about this family. Okay, someone said, my children have tab and they watch for 30 minutes per day in 1 week. In 1 week, it's only learning cartoons. Yeah, only learning cartoons, because the kids, what is there to only learning cartoons? Yes, because I can remember, due to COVID and due to what COVID has caused, a lot of kids were exposed to phone. Like I can remember here in this place, almost 2 years they were not school. Homework is done with phone. Everything is done with phone. So in that essence, if they don't have the phone, they don't have it, how will they cope up with? But I was monitoring everything they were doing with the phone. And then, okay. Excel family, you're still here. Thank you so much. You wanted to share something. Please, if you can come up, the link is there. You can come up and share also your thoughts on the topic. That is the rule in Germany for little kids. Okay. 30 minutes per day. Okay, it's the rule for kids. Okay. Thank you for that contribution also. Okay, YTC, are you still there? Hello? 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 Okay, guys, the main take home of this lesson, first have a relationship with your kid. Pray for your kid, pray for your child, have open communication. Don't let your child be afraid of you or not communicate with you. Make sure you have good communication, good foundation with your child. Secondly, always pray for your child, because it's not easy. I'm talking from my experience. It's not easy because you can still put that moral for them, pray, and you still have that communication with them, but outside the society, outside schools, pressures can still make the family link is very good. I highly recommend it. I use it for my children. Yes, I use that family link a lot. I use the family link. It's already in my phone. It's already in my phone. Okay, someone said parental guide is also needed if all the kids has been given phone or tablet. Yeah, parental guide, that's the family link I'm talking about for monitoring their activities. French 2 is 30 minutes in a day. Okay. In French is 30 minutes in a day. Okay. So what I'm saying for the take home is have good relationship with your child, build a strong foundation that they can't be divided, they can't go away from. Even if the peer pressure is there, they will remember, oh, I have so knowledge from my mom or my dad. They won't like it. That's why it's good to have good communication, good relationship with your child, and pray for your child too. And as for the tablet, if you're giving the tablet to your kids, make sure you monitor their activities. Make sure you have access to what they do. Parental guide is there, family guide is there. Monitor the kids, the activities they are doing. YTC, are you still there? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I wanted to say is the problem actually is most parents don't even know about these texts. That is one problem that we are facing. Most parents don't have idea about these things we are talking about. That is, even on YouTube, even the normal YouTube, you can set parental guidance. Even the normal, there's YouTube for kids. Even if your device is open, like the Go TV, the DSTV, all the satellite, everything, there's the settings there. TVs that are coming out now, that setting is in there. But most parents don't know. You see parents who allow their children watch adult reality TV shows, which they are not supposed to be watching. I spoke with one time some years back, and what she said was, they are boys now. They will grow to adults. And I'm like, wow, this is the mindset. So a lot of these parents don't even know about this parental whatever. Now, if you're going to be monitoring your kids, you need to be very, very smart about it, because these kids are very smart. I don't know, those of you who have come across some videos where the child is actually watching a video but has done this connection of rope to the door, so that when the mom opens the door, what you see is the child doing assignments. There's a way they connect that stuff. Maybe somebody in the comment section would have seen. It's on YouTube.
Oh, now, my goodness.
When the mom opens the door, the mom is like, Junior, what are you doing? So the boy has prepared that the mom could come anytime. So he has done the connection of the rope in a way that it will automatically maybe raise up the book or something. I think I came across 3 or 4 of them. There's the one that will act like as if he's doing his assignment, but he's watching movie.
Hey.
So when they open the door, the rope will just take off the phone up. The mom won't see the phone. What the mom will see in front of the child is a book. You know? So when the child already knows that my mom will still come check on me, there is no way. We were kids one time now. So we know how we were smart about most of these things. How we used to go out. When we come back, we tell stories, and parents will fall for the stories, you know? So it's not about the monitoring. It's mostly that relationship with that child.
Relationship.
When you have relationship, it's just like husband and wife. When we say real husband and wives, they don't keep anything from themselves, because they know it can backfire one day. So it's best for, darling, this is what happened though. Before you go and hear in another place,
Open, yes, to be
what
open.
happened though? Before you go and hear, because it will be a disgrace if the husband hears about it outside, whereas the woman used to sleep beside him every day. It will be a disgrace for the woman to hear outside and say, ah, Oni, did you see or do about this so thing outside the other day? But you didn't tell me about it. Stuff like that. So that relationship, if there's that relationship with children, let the children have this freedom with you. No matter the time you come back, you should have this. I can speak with mom, I can tell mom. We've seen stories where the child is trying to tell the mom, the girl child is trying to tell the mom.
You see, this is really, see, excuse me. He said, I have a friend with 15 years old son. Till now, he's not using phone. But I'm surprised about what he does and say at times. Can you imagine? So you see, it's not about giving them phone or not giving them phone. Where did the 15 years old son, this child, where did he learn what he does and where did he learn what he say? It's through friends, through exposing to society. That's why we are talking about this thing. Okay, this one said, Rosalind, thank you so much for joining. Ifoma said, my parents gave me permission, my parents permitted me to own a phone after secondary school, and that was because I was traveling, so because we needed to keep in touch in secondary school, after secondary school. And the one thing about this thing now is, he said 15 years old son, they didn't give him phone, but they are surprised as what he does and what he said. So where did he learn these things from? They learn from schoolmates. Exactly. You see, they learn from schoolmates, they learn from the friends, they learn from society. It's not about giving them phone or not. It's about the moral you install in your child too.
Exactly. The thing I wanted to even ask is, they are surprised at the things he does. Is it positive or negative? So that you will know where to
maybe the way he said it now, maybe it might be negative. I think it's not about giving phone, or not because they go out and have friends too. Don't know. I think it is not about giving them phone, or not because they go out. Okay, you see, it's not about giving them phone because they go out too, and they have friends too. They have friends. They go out too.
We need to be smart and careful about all of these decisions, because when children notice that you are very, very you want to know so much, they get to the level where they tell you, it's my life, it's my life, and they begin to tell lies. Like, when you notice the child is changing from a particular kind of character, that's when you need to sit that child down, especially evening or at night before they go to bed. Sit them, psych them, talk with them, question them, let them feel free to be able to pour it out. Then you make corrections, because all these things that we neglect most of these times are very, very, very important. And if we don't take note of them, it's not about them going out to meet with friends or going to see before they leave the house in the first place. What have they learned from that place? Because it is still that same house they will come back to until they get to a certain age where they have to go out and make their own family. That's the circle. There was a time my kids, they were always going now, they were mixing up with certain kids in the area, and I heard something my child has never said before. And I discovered that, oh, okay. Is it because you are okay? No problem. That one ceased. You have blocked that side. And since then, he has even forgotten about those kind of words. He can never use those kind of words. Now, what happened there? I noticed that my child was doing something different from what he used to do. And I was able to take the right solution. Now, he's very young, so I can make those decisions, But there's a time when they get to a certain level. No go lie for you. They will demand. When I mean demand, they will demand, and they will go to extra lengths. There's this age they get to where they feel you shouldn't control them or you shouldn't tell them anything. The only best way to be able to conquer them before that age, and when they get to that age, is the relationship you create with them. Because once they get to that 15 to their 22s, they will begin to tell you they are grown up enough. That's what they will tell you. So if you start it from scratch and have that relationship with them, let them feel, hey, my guy. If it's the man to the man, hey, my guy. Hey, how you doing? What's up? You understand? Let them feel. They know it's dad, but there are certain times dad has to relate with them. If it's the girls, hey, you know, there's a way the ladies will relate to the ladies, and they will have this freedom to be able to speak out. No, there are a lot of families that have these challenges of the girl child trying to tell the mom, maybe the father is abusing her or the elder brother is abusing, but because the mom is too busy and there is no chance and all that, you know, when the girl is on her circle, parents don't even know. They can't even ask her questions. How are you feeling? How are you? How are you going through this? How are you passing through it? All those things are questions they need to ask their children. You know, they need to be involved in their lives a lot. And this thing is wider than we can actually exhaust in just even today. So it's more about
Seriously. I just have a few minutes to go. I just have 9 minutes to go.
So thank you guys. I'll have to leave now. HN Jolly is live. So let me join in.
Oh.
Thank you so much, guys, for supporting.
All right, thank
Really
you so much,
appreciate
YTC. Thank you, YTC to the world. Shout out to the YTC family that joined me. I really appreciate you guys, and for all the people that contributed, I really appreciate. Peter and Rema, thank you so much for joining, and thank you everyone for coming. I agree. Someone said, please say, okay, someone said, I agree, there should be a good relationship between parents and their children. Yes, that is the main focus of today, what the take home. That's the take home for today. It is my first time here showing some love and support. Oh, thank you so much, Peter. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Excel family, please, I'm waiting for you, sis. Join, so that we can continue the discussion. Because someone is our co-host has already is gone. So please, Excel family, you can just come up and come up. I'm waiting. I just have few minutes to go. Excel family, sis, please come up. I really appreciate if you can come up so that I can see your beautiful face and we talk and you share your own topic, your thoughts on this. And Peter and Raymond, please, if you can come up also and share your thoughts on the topic. At what age should a child be given a phone? And here, a summary of, I think it's almost 2 hours we've been discussing this. So the summary we are talking about is have a good parents-child relationship, because someone said in our comment section that parental negligence is very bad, and yes, it's true. Some parents, they feel, oh, they are working hard for their kids and they are neglecting the kids' feeling, they are neglecting their kids. If you have a strong foundation for your child, between you and your child, no matter the pressure from outside, there might still be a little, what will I say, a little conscience on the child not to go astray from your parental teaching. So having a good parental relationship with your child is very important. And another thing is, if you're giving your child a control, if you're giving a child, sorry for that, if you're giving your child phone, always try to monitor them. Like I said, I use Family Link to monitor my kids because they watch their educating stuff, like the learning thing they watch from YouTube. I put Family Link to make sure I control what they watch, and I have limit of time. someone in the comment section also said in Germany or wherever they are that they give phone to child. It's important to give child the phone in the okay, we're having a guest. Oh. Hello.
Yes, see, because my side get noise. Children, they have, the noise there.
Hey, and it will affect if children are around.
Yes, that's the
How do we connect the okay? Someone wants to connect. How do we connect? Okay, how do we contact the host at YouTube? Hey, Moments with Cozy. Thank you so much, sister. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for joining. And as a mother, you can also share your thoughts on the topic. We are talking, what age should we give a phone to a child? Is it at what age is appropriate to give them phone? We're not talking about the tab that we give to little kids to keep them busy. We're talking about the phones to give them. At what age is good to give them phone? So I said, Sister Isel, please, any suggestion? Okay, someone is greeting you.
I want to go comment section. I want to go comment section. May I see? As far as the children, their house, now just busy. As far as the evening with them, they must stay busy. That is why. For me, to give children, who greets me? Oh, may I greet the person? Sister, I greet you back. Oh,
it's
Scotty. I just stay busy. Okay, sis Scotty. Moment.
Yeah.
Thank you, my sister. I greet you back. Oh, I just stay busy this evening, but I need to support this. My sister, she just started her live stream. I was very happy when I see you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, for me, my sister, so give children, like me, I get children now. For France, at least 30 minutes. Okay. They're not saying a bad thing. When the time of COVID, they are mistress, they send something. It's the same the YouTube. When people say it's not good, it's the same the YouTube, they send something, made they watch from there. That time, my daughter, they 4 years, 3 years plus 4 years. They will send something for her from there. We will click and go lead up to YouTube. Make sure they practice them. For me, to give children phone, you go know what your pikin they read.
They watch. Phone. Yes.
YouTube, they teach children. As I say, I learned how to make help through YouTube. My 3 years, I just say my daughter. When I say she they read ABCs, because here in French, English. I was shocked. Where for learner na YouTube. Where she go they sing London Bridge is falling down. Na YouTube.
Yes, na YouTube, exactly.
You know what your children they watch. Now be the main important. Monitor what your children they watch. But when you do now the bad side, now with that kid they see. Do you understand? We they France now. French people say children get right to watch their phone 30 minutes. If they say no, like Jamie now, person say Jamie 30 minutes. They don't say no. Where would they not who give phone back home? Some stubborn, some wayward, some not robber, some not kidnapper. What do they talk to?
That's true.
I did not drop the key. I brought my own down.
I understand. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. And my Sakoti, they laughing. Don't laugh me. I need to break her down. No, I'm not there. Give your child. So far, you know what she or he they wash. For me,
as Moments with Cozy, any contribution, please? If you're there, please, any contribution we will appreciate. Stella,
I just visited your house.
Stella, I just visited your house. Okay. Hello, Jenny. Jenny, you're welcome. You're highly welcome. Please, the topic, if you have any suggestion or your thoughts on the topic, you can share with us so that we can also learn from that. And the topic is, at what age we give a phone to a child? Please, if you have any suggestion, Jenny, Rosaline, Moment with Koti. Please, if you have any suggestion, you can share with us. Anyone? And Sister Koti said 18, 18 years old for me. Yes, 18 years old for you and for us too, because during their teenage, when they are going to school, I think they are done with their high school. But for the people like the kids around preschools that learn their nursery rhymes, like Sister Estelle has said, that learn their ABCDs, their nursery rhymes, you should also monitor it. You should also monitor what they watch. But as for the teenagers, if it is good to give them after their high school. Anyone there? Hey, I've really stayed.
30 years. Peter said 13 years of me.
13 years for me.
Yes.
Okay.
For France, once your pikin don't enter a secondary school, he go get food. Once your pikin enter secondary school, he must get food. For me, a lot of the one don't say I never get pikin when reach secondary school.
Okay.
Then when they carry food, they go school. Maybe the mama they work or papa, two of them they work. Now through that phone, after they communicate the children.
Communicate with them.
Yes.
And there's app they use these days. Family Link. That Family Link, I have it on my phone. I use it to monitor what my children are watching. Well, if they want to download any app, I have to check what they do. If I don't approve it, they can't download it.
Okay.
So that's one way I monitor what they watch.
Okay. Like children YouTube still exist. Like my daughter now, not she have phone, but the phone that I'm using before, she's using it. She's not taking it out. Inside her, she use it. If we are going out, she drop it. I download the children YouTube. Children YouTube, they just show only children things. Inside children YouTube.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah, yes. I'm aware of that. Everyone is having their own perspective, but one thing we should know is that the relationship you build with your child will determine if he will go astray or not.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yes.
If you have a honest, good, open communication with your child, you build that moral with your child, even if the person is 13 years, 14 years, teenager or adult, they will still grow with that moral. Hello, everyone. Hi, Mary Queen. You're welcome. You're welcome. So in the comment section, we are still waiting for someone to come up. My daughter's school is far, so it's only wise to give her a phone. So when difficult times, she can contact us. Okay. This is also a good reason because some parents are working far from their kids, and some are not with their kids, so they give a phone to their kids. Okay, yes, relationship really matters a lot, no matter the age of the child. That's what I'm saying. That's the moral of this discussion I just shared now. It's good to have a good relationship with your child. Honest, good communication is the key, and also praying for your child is the key. As for Pete and Raymond, at least you have a good reason for giving them the phone. In times of difficulty, the child can call. That's one good reason too. And having a good relationship with your child is the key. Hello, Mary Queen. Please, you can comment on the share your thoughts. If you don't want to come live, please share your thought on the topic. And the topic says that at what age is good for giving the child phone? Please, if you have any thought or suggestion, you can share. We will read it up here. Okay, Jenny said, well, it depends on what the parents feel. It's best for their child or children. For me, if a parent chooses to give their kids any electronic device, it is best advised you secure and monitor the device. Exactly. That's what we're also saying. Monitor the device. Monitor the device you're giving to the child. As I said, my kids are 5 years and 8 years. I always monitor what they watch. Monitoring what they watch is also an important key. Oh, I need water.
I've been talking for 2 hours. Sister Estelle, it's not easy. You're the one that says start going live, start going live. Here I am. YTC to the world. Thank you, YTC, for your support too. I really appreciate the
That is
YTC
why I'm
family.
here, sis. That is why I'm here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And Rosalind said exactly, Jenny. Yes, Jenny, you made a good point, because it depends on what the parents feel. Because some parents also, they are still using the way their parents brought them up. They still use that way to teach their child. It's still fine. It's still fine. That's why I'm saying have good foundation. Having good foundation determines everything. Whether your child will go astray or not. If you have a good relationship with your child, that child will still have a conscience of not going beyond what you taught them. Another, Jenny also said, how? You open an email account using the child's real age. In this case, the device will be for minor. Okay, that's true. Even adult YouTube, YouTube cannot work in the device. Okay.
Yes.
You have to be the manager of that device. Yes, exactly. Yes. Even I opened, let me tell you my own experience. During the lockdown, my son, I opened with his age. I opened everything with his name. But now we forgot the password. We forgot everything. And they're saying if I don't update the age of the child, that they are going to block it. The Google, I'm still having problem to restart it. So if you open with an email with your child, the age of the child, the email with the age of the child, you have to show the passport. My own side, they asked me to bring passport or government registration to verify. Jenny also said, SM TV, you're welcome, you're welcome. Jenny said, anything they do on that device, you as the manager will be notified, including knowing the location of the device. Yes, Jenny, that's what I also said. I also share my experience that my own child, they are using Family Link. Family Link. I think someone said also here that the child, they are using Family Link. Family Link is an app which I downloaded. If they want to download anything without my approval, it will never be downloaded. It can't be downloaded. And another thing I like the Family Link is, once it's 9 o'clock for me to take the phone will automatically off. Even if they cry, I won't open the phone. So that's one thing I like about the Family Link I'm using for my own children here, because you can't really restrict them. Sometimes I need rest. If I give them phone, they can watch their learning things, and I will rest. If I give them phone, and they will watch anything they do on the device. You manage. Okay, I already see this one. Yes, you manage it. You manage what they do. Sometimes I will need rest. I'll say, okay, fine. Take the phone for 30 minutes so that I can rest. Because I also manage. But in terms of teenager now, Miss Linda, I just visited your home. Oh, thank you so much, Peter and Remy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got notified on Family Link and in my email. Okay, yes, too. That's what I'm saying. Family Link and email. Yes, too. I get all the notification. That is one thing my son always like to watch, Roblox. And I study about the Roblox. Some parents are saying that it's not good because age, he's 9 years. So without me approving downloading that app, he can't download it. That's why I like the Family Link. They will give me notification that this phone wants to have access to it. So I will either decline it or I will accept it. So that's why I like the Family Link. So parents, if you're watching from this live stream and you haven't downloaded this Family Link, please do so. It's good for parents that are giving them
Family Link. I will download it through Play Store.
Yes, let me show you the this thing. Let me show this thing.
Show me. Let me just download it now.
Oh, where is Family Link?
Then we put the Gmail, Abby.
Family. Hey, don't make noise, baby. Family Link. I'll show you their logo. See the logo. If you can see it here, see. This is my another phone. See their logo here. It's in this phone I'm using. See, Google Family Link. This. It will help you to monitor their activities, what they watch, and it will also help you to set time. Okay. Rosalind said, I just got to know about you today at Esley. Oh, you respond. Still, someone just got to know about you. I'm visiting your house now.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I will return to you, okay? Thank you for visiting.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, should I continue?
Said Gogo Family. How you pronounce that just now, my sister? Family. Gogo Family.
Gogo Family Link. See it here again.
Okay. Gogo
Family Link. It's Family Link.
Family. Okay.
So, but for the school-going children, I mean, like primary school, secondary school, it's good if you can give them phone at 13 years. I mean, at 16, 18 years, as people have suggested. Or there's some people also, like Pete suggested that due to the distance or it's difficult to communicate from home, they give phone. So parents also know what is best for them and try to do that. Know what is.
Host, after I download this Family Link now. Host, after I download this Family Link, what will be the next? What I will do? I will direct the account inside.
Fill the information there. Fill the information.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
My own updating. I have to update my own.
I will download that for my phone, not be my children's phone.
Not before your not in your children's. Sister Mercy, thank you so much for you're still here. Thank you so much. Please in the comment section, we also need any suggestion too. Jenny, are you still there? Rosalind, are you still there? Pete, you're still there, please. Give us your own. Hey, Gift and J series. Thank you so much for being. Thank you for being on my live stream. I really appreciate. And please, your suggestion too. I know you're the Bollywood and Hollywood joined together, as I call you. Please give us suggestion. I'm saying, at what age should we give a phone to a child? That's the question here. And lots of people have made their own contribution. So also, if you have any contribution or your thoughts on the topic, you can also drop so that we can read. Fill the information as the manager and your kids' account as member. Okay, someone is telling you.
Okay.
Gifts, you're laughing. Yes, now I really enjoy your drama. That's why I say you're Bollywood and Hollywood together. Okay, please give us your thoughts.
Thank you very much for that shout out when you give me for your house.
Please help give the host a thumbs up. I really appreciate if you can give me thumbs up so that more people can learn from the topic, because we're in digital world. Lots of things are happening. Lot of things are after secondary school. Okay, Gift is saying after secondary school. But Gift, what about the kids that are nursery schools, like 2 years, 3 years, that they use a phone? Is it good, or any thought on that? Have you Sister Isel, have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it. They asked me to put accounts, my Gmail account. Is it my Gmail, personal Gmail account I will put?
Use your email. Use your email.
Okay, my email, not Gmail.
Like now, yesterday, okay. My son wants to download something, but I have to approve it. If I say disapprove, that means he can't download it. But if I accept it, then he can download it. That's how it's the app.
But I will use my Gmail now, my Gmail account. My personal one.
The phone that you can use it to monitor them. You see, the phone is locked till 7 a.m. And 7 a.m., they are going to school now. They can't, even if you lock. So, see, the phone is locked till 7 a.m. Okay, Give said it's wrong, please. A personal phone at the age is wrong to me. They can use their parents' parents' phone. Yeah, exactly. Giving them parent. She said use your email. Jenny is saying use your email. As I said, use your email. Your parental lock on app is very important. Yes, parental lock on app is very important. Thank you for that gift. And giving your kids Android phone at a tender age is wrong. You can give them tablets, but in that tablet, you should monitor what they do. Because kids are exposed.
Most tablets, kids they break am. Like my daughter, we buy a tablet. You know, last reach 3 months. The tablet break. Then phone one not they use again. Not be saying that she they get phone. Children not be saying that they get phone. Now just the phone where we get, we'll just give them. Maybe they use and they watch. Not be saying person just go market, go buy children phone. You they see now the phone, now tablet I buy for my daughter, but it not last. I said no buy.
Okay. I said look. Someone said the email you used when you created the phone for them. That phone in your child's phone. That's the one you used when you created a Gmail account for them. The one you use for them. Because I also have forgotten how I even did my own. It's still there.
Okay. I will use it. I will try it.
Jenny and Gift Series, thank you so much for still being there. We have been here for almost 2 hours. I've been talking and talking for almost 2 hours. I don't give my baby my phone. She has her own tablet and it's monitored. Yes, exactly. I don't give them. See, I don't unless their phone is bad. Like when this screen got broken because their phone was bad. So giving them for their own tablets and monitoring them is a very good point. It's very good. Yes, I'm late. Gift, you're not late. You can still share your thoughts. We are still here to learn. Maybe people will still watch it. You try it. Well done. A nice topic. Oh, thank you so much. See, I'm doing namaste for you. Thank you so much, Gift. Thank you so much, Gift. Thank you. I really appreciate. If you can come up, Jenny or Gift, since you guys are here, let me see your beautiful faces. Let me see your beautiful faces. Oh God, my voice is. I hope, as I said, I hope if I go out, I want to take water. Is it okay? My voice is.
Hey, no problem. But you mute it. If your children come in, you mute it. You can say mute there now. Welcome to the house. Oh, welcome to the house. Let me go comment section. A lot of video they wait for me. Oh. My sister, Gift.
It's not easy.
A lot of video.
It's not. You're trying. I don't even plan to give her phone, even at 13 or at even 14, unless maybe she's going far from where I am, like school camping. Immediately she can come back, I will just collect it. Exactly. Yes, so at 13, 14. No. At 13, 14. Me giving my child. Yes.
What of your children come we they protect them for house? We say we no give them a phone for house. What of they can't go school? What will they protect them for? You know, for this side, children they get phone for school. Secondary school children they get phone. If they want to do anything, if they feel use the phone, watch anything when they go watch, but she go come house. She go feel like say she not watch anything. You know, say it's still there.
See, somebody said if they want to study, iPad and computer will do. Monitor, and it's true that that's why I said the foundation you create for your child, the communication, the honesty, and how you communicate and develop with your child, the relationship you build with your child will make, if you did not give the child phone at that time, they will not let's say compare themselves with their other peers, or they will not feel pressured that, oh, my parents did not give me phone, I will look from other people. Because you already explained to them the importance of why I will not give them phone for now. You already tell them the moral. You already have, Dali, or whatever you call your boy, Bobo, this is why I don't want you to have phone now. I will give you phone, but not now. Have that good relationship with the child, open communication. The foundation you create will determine what they'll do outside. Because even outside, I also agree that friends outside. There are lots of friends outside that will influence the child. But when you have a strong relationship with the child, I think might be 20% of that child going astray. Maybe, I said, from my own side. Because if you have 100% good relationship with your child, it will take maybe that 20 or 30% of that child going the wrong way.
Like our brother when he talk about when he talk before, he say if they say children when it's stubborn and in. You know, some parents they go try to protect their children, try to make them understand this is that. But once they leave, they go outside. You understand? They will meet another different, do that different life. They will the same life for another handle.
That's another parental this thing. That's why somebody said parental negligence. Negligence is bad. Negligence is bad. That's what somebody said. Because see, that one is bad parenting because you don't have that relationship with your child. Your child will do anyhow. You understand? Because once you put that good relationship with your child, don't do this for me. That child will say, okay, mommy don't like this. I will not do it. You understand? I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yes, I understand. For me, Sha, when I get there, we know how we still handle it because I'm not there yet.
Yes, even things are changing. In next 2 years, some things will still change. In next 3 years, things will still change. In my own experience, I got my first phone, I think when I was in SS1. SS1, that's where I got my own first phone. But in this modern present time, you can't say you wait till SS1, you know? You can't say you wait because this time is digital. Not all children know. Yes, we understand. Okay. Not all, I'm saying not all. I mean, this present time is digital. You won't say because your parents gave you at SS1, or I won't say because my parents gave me phone at SS1, SS2, I got my first phone. I will now wait till then. Maybe, things change daily. Things change daily because the technologies are coming up. I think in last 5 to 6 years, or no, not 5, last 10 years, there wasn't any phone, iPhone, all this iPhone, big phone. They are gradually, more phones are coming. Even next year, more phones will come out. So that time of having phone at SS1, SS2 has changed. So the first thing we need to do is to have a good relationship with our child and always pray. That's the main thing. Because if you have a good relationship, it will impact on that child. There are some parents, they will come back, they don't care about what their child is doing at school. They don't even care if the child is having studying very well or having any friends that are bullying them. I think that one is another topic. But if you have that good relationship with your child, once the child come back, she will tell you, Mom, this is what I went through my school. This is that's what my son is always looking for, doing. Once he come back, I will not even tell him. He'll start telling all the stories. He'll start telling me all the stories. He'll start telling me, oh, this my friend, this one look for my trouble. I did this, I did that, and you'll be open to listen. Because once you're shutting them, I don't want to listen, I'm busy, don't disturb me. Then they'll start drawing back. Okay, in comments on, no matter how we look at it, social media is a big distraction. In our own time, we started with Motorola and Nokia Touch. I remember. I remember Motorola. That phone does not even exist now. It's true. Social media, no, as for social media, is another topic. When will a child be allowed to enter social media? It's another topic. Now we are talking about, because social media is a really big distraction. You can't talk about social media. Even as an adult, social media is a big distraction for us too.
Well, as an adult, it is in the enter. Since I tell YouTube now, to even go my WhatsApp,
Instagram.
No, I don't go Instagram. Now YouTube, my social media.
It's a big time distraction. Oh, let's not go to another topic because that's another one. I remember, Jenny, seriously, this Motorola, you have made me to go back memory, Nokia Touch. Hey, oh my God, thank you all for joining. Oh my God, it's almost 1 a.m. here. Citadel, I've tried now. I've tried, right? So let me end the section so that we can rest for tomorrow again because videos are there we have to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, the last video, Jenny. Sorry.
I said video is there waiting for me to go and watch.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate Jenny Onye. Thank you. Gifts. Thank you so much for joining. All the people that joined today, I really appreciate for your contributions and everything. I really, really appreciate. Seriously, it's my first live and you guys turn up so well. I really appreciate that. God bless each and every one of you. So I'm signing out for my first video. I hope you share this so that other people, other parents can learn from that. Having good relationship with your child matters. And if you're giving phone for the little ones, always monitor their activities and pray for them because parenting is not easy. Oh, someone has joined. And parents, bye everyone. Okay, bye. And being a parent is not easy. We need the grace and wisdom of God. So we should also pray for our child and have good relationship with our child and monitor them. Okay, thank you guys for joining this my life. It's really wonderful seeing everyone here. So I'm signing out. Bye-bye.